Dude, I'm just so mad at Xbox. So, as an Overwatch 2 player who already seen what a bad company can do to a game, all the BS that the game went through because of Blizzard and Bobby Kotick, and you kind of see everyone begging and hoping for Xbox and its new ownership and its leadership to try and make the game better. Then they immediately laid off the PvE team, basically proving everyone's hopes and dreams that Overwatch 2 would kind of move in a better direction. And it got proven wrong. So more of that Xbox leadership was revealed this week, and it looks like a mess. It is a mess. So to fill you in really quickly, if you do not know, they fired a bunch of studios, including the people behind the disaster that was Redfall, and then the studio behind the success that was Hi-Fi Rush. So Hi-Fi Rush was one of the few good new Xbox IPs. It was critically acclaimed and it won a bunch of awards, and people genuinely enjoyed the game. And Aaron Greenberg, the vice president of Xbox Games Marketing, even chimed in when people were speculating that it underperformed or it didn't do well. He came out and said that it was a breakout hit in all key measurements and expectations. They couldn't have been happier with what the team at Tango Gameworks had delivered. So of course the news doesn't really line up. So the fans of the game are pissed, Xbox players are pissed, and it just makes me so angry. And then you have the head of Xbox Game Studios, Matt Booty, perfect name, basically the next day saying things like they were looking to invest in smaller titles to win prestige and awards. It's kind of the reasoning for them figuring things out and reshaping the company. So you basically have Hi-Fi Rush and its studio Tango Gameworks looking at them like, am I a joke to you? Which in response to that, you can see the game's project manager from Tango Gameworks tweeting, hey, is this not enough? Showing some of the awards that the game had earned. And I fucking hate Xbox right now. Everyone does. Even the biggest of Xbox defenders do. Friendly fire will not be tolerated is what comes to my mind. Because the type of shit they're doing and the message they're sending to its studios and its players is horrible. If you make a breakout hit with 3 million players and Xbox is like, oh, it's the biggest concert ever, and that's not big enough for Xbox, I think that's just disgusting. And it kind of sounds a lot like the type of stuff EA and all these other horrible companies do. Like the Dead Space remaster as a recent example. Some people really liked it aside from some performance issues, but that just wasn't big enough for them to make a Dead Space 2 remaster. So that's just gone. So if you kind of need some insight as to why Xbox and its directions has been so bad lately, this lady right here is one of the main examples. So here's what the president of Xbox had to say on it when asked about the game and its studio's closure.
One of the things that was most upsetting both to Xbox gamers and to employees is that, one of the shuttered studios in particular just created a hit game, did really well on Game Pass in terms of engagement, and won a ton of awards. Shouldn't succeeding in that way ensure the future of a studio?
One of the things I really love about the games industry is it's a creative art form. And it means that the situation and what success is for each game and studio is also really unique. Like there's no one size fits all to it for us. And so we look at each studio, each game team, and we look at a whole variety of factors when we're faced with sort of making decisions and trade-offs like that. But it all comes back to our long-term commitment to the games we create, the devices we build, the services, and ensuring that we're setting ourselves up to be able to deliver on those promises.
This is a load of barnacles.